What up, what up, what up, you shit-eating ass-face faggots? Alright, guys, so I'm getting back into I'm improving my EDC. For about 4 years, my main EDC was Bally's, and Spyderco, my first Spyderco was a Spyderco Resilience, and this is a Spyderco Tenacious. They're both made out of 8 CR13 MOV. This is the Mannix 2. It's made out of CTS BD1 steel. I'll be doing a review on that later. So it seems like all of the 8 CR13 MOVs seem to be made in China. I would put this 8 CR13 MOV above 440C as far as edge retention goes. This thing, I mean, it's held an edge long enough to where, let's see if I can find any dimples. It's everything that I've needed this for, mainly box opening. I don't work for pest control anymore. So, knives get used in a different manner. But, they still get used every day. And I need to take that and put it down there. But, so the Spyderco Tenacious, in my opinion, I forget how much I paid for it. Wow, that was shitty. In my opinion, is a totally good buy. I believe they're around $40, if I'm not mistaken. I love the jimping on the back of the blade. Gives you a super, super deep and nice grip. I mean, it really, really digs into your skin when you need it. But fits perfectly in the hand. It's one thing that I really like about it is it doesn't have those. It's got back spacers instead of the damn like on my Ruike Fang barrel spacers. That's what I'm talking about. It's got barrel spacers instead of the other fucking bullshit. My feet, guys. It's fucking nasty. I gotta do a review on Olight too. What the fuck happened to my Ruike? Okay. So, like, one thing that I like about having barrel spacers on my Spydercos is not having this there. Because all that does is fucking trap dirt. And this is dirty as fuck. I get dirty as fuck doing my job. But, so, I mean, I want to say you're getting what you're paying for, but with Spyderco, they always give you something extra. In my opinion, you know, when you spend $40 on a Ruike Fang and they give you some fucking bullshit, oh, it's a 14C28N steel, comes from Sweden, or blah, 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 and the thing holds an edge for all of about 10 minutes. You know, Spyderco, I've never had a bad Spyderco ever in my life. So if you're thinking about buying one, I'd say go ahead and pull the trigger on it. You barely notice them in your pocket at all. I love the G10. The Mannix 2 is like a plastic grip, but I prefer the G10 over micarta, over plastic, over aluminum, and especially in colder climates, these things don't get fucking freezing ass cold like aluminum does. they pretty much hold your body heat as it sits into your pocket. So it's kind of nice to, have a nice warm knife when you need it. But, so hell yeah. For the future, I need to EDC this a little bit more. I have EDC'd this. We'll talk about that in another video. But this year, I am going to focus my collection on folders, essentially. I'm going to buy more Bela songs, but I'm mainly in my collection. I'd like to build a huge fucking Spyderco collection and get into some ZTs. Secondary market ZTs I'm finding for like $150 all day long. And those were like $260 knives. I had a 0456 with titanium handles, and that knife was nice as fuck. But shit happened. I had to get rid of it. I had to sell something. It was either that or sell a Bally, and I ended up selling Bally's. And that. But now look at me. I got a pistol. I got booze. But yeah, guys. So I'm going to start doing reviews on folders. And I should have taken some videos when I used my Tenacious and for what it was used for. But when I finish EDCing my Mannix, I'm going to take videos of what it's used for in a typical daily use. But I am happy with CTS BD1 steel. I am very happy with that steel. 8CR13 MOV. That's kind of a... You know what you're getting with that. You know what I mean? I would say it's above 440C as far as edge retention is concerned. But, it's not that great of steel. It's like AUS 8 maybe. It's AUS 8, 440C, 8CR13 MOV. If that was on a boot knife, it would be okay, because boot knives are supposed to be only used for self-defense when that time comes. You're not supposed to use it for everyday shit if it's a boot knife. So it doesn't really matter how long the edge retention is on a self-defense knife, because you're only supposed to bring it out and use it for that one occasion, should it occur. But as far as... I don't find myself in that situation, but I do EDC a boot knife, of course. And I'm going to... A long time ago, I did a review on the Buck 119 in the Buck 120 General. As promised, I mentioned on how to make a boot knife out of these. And everybody's like, oh, yeah, show us how to make a boot knife out of that. So when I do a review on my Buck 119, I will show you how this is supposed to go into your boot. Very comfortably, hardly noticeable. And it's a fucking hunk of a knife, dude. I mean, you could slice out a fucking chunk out of somebody with this thing. But hell yeah. So when we get to this review, I will show you guys how I have designed a boot knife. And the dude who told me how to do this is a buddy of mine, Eric Wilson. He lives down in Texas. So it was his idea, and it works. But alright guys, so I'm not dead. I'm still around. I haven't drank myself into a diabetic coma yet. But alright guys, we'll catch you later. Peace.